Have you ever tried to cover a gender based violence survival story? I mean, real pain, real courage, but you can't show their face and, of course, their environments because it will put them at risk. Or maybe there's a conflict in Congo or a crisis in Sudan, and the story needs to be told, but you do not have any footage or visual, just the facts and the stories. That moment where you're staring at your laptop screen and you're thinking, how do I tell this story without visual? Yeah, that moment. That's why I'm making this video. Sabi journalism won't use AI. The rest no vex. In most newsrooms, when faced with this kind of situation I previously mentioned, we're forced to choose between three not so good options. Use stock images or videos, repeat archive footage that doesn't match the story, or tell the story with text and maybe a voiceover. Now, this is where AI generated animated visuals come in. You may be thinking, Titi, animations for journalism, isn't that for cartoons or for children? Let me redirect your thoughts. AI produced animations can actually solve the very problems African multimedia journalists, broadcast news platforms face every day. You need to protect the survivor's identity. Use animation to anonymize the visuals without compromising the emotion. You're covering a story from a region where you can't safely send cameras. Use generated AI animated visuals to recreate the scene responsibly. You're struggling to explain data heavy investigations or abstract development issues. AI animated storytelling can simplify it. Okay, now let's look at it from the ethics and the trust standpoint. Animated AI visuals are often a better option than trying to create hyper realistic human characters with AI. Why? Because human realistic AI visuals like faces or characters that look real can easily be made into deepfakes that could mislead your audience into thinking they're watching real person, and that risks spreading false narratives and undermines trust. Animated visuals, on the other hand, are clearly fictional and your audience can easily tell they're designed or stylized. That means less risk of deception. Newsrooms and journalists are held to a high bar of accuracy and transparency. So if you use AI generated humans without disclosure, you may be at a higher risk of your audience backlash or loss of credibility, especially if the visuals feel fake or manipulative, depending on the context. Animated visuals, on the other hand, are illustrative or symbolic, not literal. So they preserve trust and respect the audience intelligence, but your audience needs to be informed it is AI generated. Many hyper realistic AI visuals are trained on public data sets scraped from the internet, including images and videos of real people, often without their consent. And that raises privacy concerns, bias, or stereotyping issues. Unethical representations of people who never agreed to be part of a data set. Animated visuals, on the other hand, are customizable, making them a safer and a fairer choice. Even if the platform allows it, using photorealistic AI generated people in public videos, especially without disclosure, can open you to copyright claims if elements resemble real people. It also opens you to community guideline violations on platforms like YouTube or TikTok. So, animated visuals are safer, platform friendly, and easier to explain. These are my points why I believe African newsrooms could use AI generated animation. If you think otherwise, no problem. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. In a subsequent video, I'll show you how I turned a conflict report of mine into an animated AI video without showing any real faces and without risking anyone's safety. Trust me, you want to see it. So subscribe so you don't miss out on it and share this to a colleague who needs this. See you in the next one.